The hardest people to collect money from are millionaires. I learned the hard way. Why? Because I had bought a portfolio with what is called prime credit cards, right? You have subprime, which are harder credit cards that are given to people with poor credit. And then you have prime credit cards, which are given to people with great credit, right? And higher credit limits, like the American Express or the Chase Sapphire credit cards. What ended up happening was I bought a portfolio with the average credit card balance of 15 grand. I just knew I was going to be making bank. Or it was like 20 grand limits, right? And the guy was selling to me and he knew, but I didn't know. I was green. So I bought the portfolio, got a really good deal. Come to find out, millionaires are the hardest people to get money from. You want to know why? Because they understand how to hide assets. Themselves don't own nothing. So when I would try and sue them or go after them, when I'm looking for their assets and I skip trace them through LexisNexis, so you take their social and put it in there and it gives us a read of possible banks, jobs that they had and all that, they hide their stuff in LLCs. They hide their stuff in trust. So when you go after them, you can't get nothing. It was the worst portfolio that I had. And the most money that I made in debt collection, and I'm not proud of it, but I'll be honest with you guys. You want to know who I made the most money off of? Were single moms. You want to know why? Because they worked, right? They're 9 to 5. They don't want to be sued or anything along those lines, and they got to take care of their kids. So when they defaulted on credit cards, they were the ones who paid the most. And it's true. That's credit collections in general as a whole. But ultimately, I collected a lot of money, but it was from the middle class. The middle class, because poor people were too poor, they didn't have no money to pay. Rich people knew how to hide their money. It's the middle class, working 9 to 5 people who, don't get me wrong, they're the ones who messed up the credit card, just like I've done. So you got to understand that. They're the ones who got these credit cards and over leveraged them and didn't do it. And that's why I'm here teaching you guys 30% utilization. Don't do it. Use your credit cards like debit cards. Only spend what you have in the bank. So yes, I know with a debit card, as soon as you swipe it, it takes the money out of the bank account.